Good day everyone. So I will report the time value of money. So what is time value of money? Time value of money is the concept that money you have now is worth more than the identical sum in the future due to its potential earning capacity. Or they say that a dollar today is always worth more than a dollar tomorrow. Time value of money is based on the idea that people would rather have money today than in the future. Given the money can earn compound interest, it is more valuable in the present rather than the future. So there is a formula of time value of money. So first, FV is future value of money. Second is PV, present value of money. I is interest rate. N is number of compounding periods per year. Future value is how much you got now grows to when compounded at a given rate. And then the present value is how much you got now. So as I say before, that I is the interest rate per period, and then the N is the number of compounding periods. So when I say period or compounding it periods, I'm talking about the same thing. Now, period or compounding period could be years or month or quarters, even days, but it's got to be the same for both I and N. So if the interest rate is annual interest rate, so the N would be per year. For example, what's the future value of $34 in 5 years if the interest rate is 5%? So we have $34, which is present value, and then 5%, which is the I or the interest rate, and then N is the 5 years. So you need just to plug in the numbers here then. So the first thing you do is to add the 1 plus 0.05 to the power of 5 equals to 1.276, and then you will multiply it to the $34, and then the answer is $43.39. So that is the future value, and then this is the formula of the present value. So for example is I will give you a $1,000 in 5 years. So how much money should you give now? So as you can see, I didn't give any interest rate. So if it is not given, you can make what interest rate you think that it can good for you. And as you can see, I choose 6% for the interest rate. So it is just the same process in the future value. So to get the 1 plus 0.06 to the power of 5 is equal to 1.338. So after that, you need to divide $1,000 divide 1.338 is equals to 747.38 cents dollars. So that is the present value. Timeline is an important tool used in timeline value analysis. It is a graphical representations used to show the timing of the cash flows. And now I will show you what time looks like. There, down below. So giwala na ko kung no para ma-explain ako tarong. Tapos let's start. So kaning time period 0 mo na siya gitawag nga present value. And then kaning time period 2 is mo na siya ang future value. And then kaning discounting dire ay mo kalibugan na mo na siya ga represent to find present value.
So before we begin the concepts of time value of money, it helps to understand what is a timeline. A timeline is a visual representation of the time. So over here, the 0 represents time period right now. So it's today. And the intervals from 0 to 1, 1 to 2, and so on are time periods such as years, month, or day. So this 1 over here represents the end of the first period. Now the period itself can be an year, so it can be the end of the first year. It can be a month, so it can be the end of the first month. It can even be a day, so it can even represent the end of the first day. So this is the end of period 1 and it is the start of your period 2. Now, how is this the start of your period 2? Because if the first period ends over here, or let's assume the year. So if the first year ends over here, the second year is going to start from here. The second year will start from here and the second year will end over here. Similarly, the third year will start from this point onwards and the third year will end over here and so on. So the fourth year will start here and the fourth year will end here. The fifth year will start here and the fifth year will end over here. As you can see, sorry about this. This is the end of period 1, start of period 2. This is the end of period 2 and the start of period 3. Then we have end of period 3 and start of period 4. And the end of period 4 and start of period 5 and the end of period 5. Now, timeline can be for more than 4 periods as well. It completely depends upon your question that you are dealing with.
That would be all. Thank you.